Hey guys, welcome. Today it's Grim, and I will have a brand new series of videos for you regarding Home Assistant. Now, and in the screen you can see that I'm still using Domoticz in order to automate my house and all my switches in it. But I thought that Home Assistant would be a much better alternative for Domoticz. And I will show you the reason why later on. But the thing is that with Home Assistant, you can do a lot of stuff, and I really mean a lot of stuff. So, and I'm going to show you what I mean. This is the actual Domoticz screen, and I did set up an example already of Home Assistant, and I will show you. And this is it. And sorry, it's in Dutch. Although you can probably see what I'm meaning. This is the actual interface of Home Assistant, and you can do a lot via the graphic user interface. But you can also do a lot of coding in the actual what they call YAML files. And YAML is the scripting language that they use for Home Assistant, and it's really, really powerful. So I'm going to show you in the later videos and how you're going to do those YAML files and what you can try to find out yourself. Initially, in the upcoming videos, I will primarily show you how to set up the Home Assistant on your Synology. I will not install it on a Pi as of yet. I will install it on a Synology, and I will guide you through the whole setup. Now, people that watched my previous videos knows that I'm working with an RFX-COM as well. So I'm going to set up the Home Assistant with RFX-COM working on my Synology USB port. And that was a bit of a hassle, but I found like one way that it actually starts working right away. I will show you that in the upcoming videos. But first, if you look at Home Assistant itself, then you see that I've created 4 kind of tabs. You can actually see the actual titles of the tabs as well. So in this case, you can see my my home tab, and you can see some lighting, and it switches nice. The lamp switches on and the lamp switches off. And this is what I actually created in YAML. But I will tell you that later on. You can see a live weather map or weather radar. You can do all kinds of what they call badges. So basically you plan the sensor in the badges screen, and that sensor just gives you back what it reads out. I've did some SOMFI RTS stuff, which I will do in another video as well, because I know a lot of you are trying to deal with that and not getting working. I will show you how to do that. And then if you click the menu button, you can see that there's actually a lot of things to do over here. I've installed an add-on called Node-RED, and I've done that in Synology as well. And that is a different kind of setup, because with setting up Home Assistant, you really only set up Home Assistant and no add-ins. There's a logbook, you can show history, and then you've got like the configuration screen, and you've got a lot of resources which can actually help you in setting up the whole system and try to do everything with the YAML files. Well, if you go to configuration, and you can actually see that you can do a lot of integration out of the box already. So I can connect to the Home Assistant cloud, which is the most easiest to do. And if you connect to the cloud, you can actually start doing the integration with your Google Home and your Google Assistant. I did not use the Home Assistant cloud. I've done it manually. I will show you that in another video as well. Then there is, and I will get to the integrations point later on. Then you can do some users, and you can do manual main configuration of Home Assistant. You can actually look at your server. You can control your configuration with that button over here. You can actually restart it or restart a portion of home automation without resetting your Synology whatsoever. So that's a pretty good coding from the team behind Home Assistant. Then you can see actual entity register and the registration of all the areas in your house. You can actually do automation stuff, some scripts and some adaptions within the entities that you can find. Now, if I go to integrations, and that's the funny part, I promise you to go on to that in the last point. The integrations part, you can actually do a lot of standard integration already. So you can click one of the vendors that are in here. So if you go, for example, well, call one Home Assistant iOS or IKEA, you can just click the IKEA. You need to give up the host and the security code, which are in the back of your IKEA hub, and then click submit, and you actually get your IKEA. I need to cancel this one. Yeah, you actually get the IKEA hub with all the attached light bulbs into it. In my case, it's light bulbs and nothing else. So I've got 5 light bulbs, and that's showing up. And the thing is that if you go to Home Assistant, and let's just do that. www.homeassistant.com.io. Here you are on the Home Assistant website. If you go to integrations, you can see that there's a lot of integrations going on. So the left-hand panel, just trying to find one. If you own a Mercedes, you just type in Mercedes. Oh, nothing found. Volkswagen. Nothing found. What's that? Yeah, car. Let's try car. Oh, here we go. So we've got the BMW, Teslas, Volvo. So you got all kinds of cars which you can even connect to your Home Assistant. But beyond that, if you click the all button, you can actually see that there's a lot of devices actually can talk to Home Assistant, and you can do a lot with it. Apple TVs, all the main stuff. So you can even show your Bitcoins in your Home Assistant screen. So it's got a huge amount of integration, actually. So that's why I switched over to Home Assistant from Domoticz. The Home Assistant team is basically doing agile updates almost every week. So the development is going pretty fast. There's new features getting in every week. So I really would advise you to go into Home Assistant and start learning this whole new system. And there's a lot to be found already, because there's a couple of good resources on the internet, on YouTube, which actually talk a lot about Home Assistant and do everything around Home Assistant. And I will link that to you guys up in the videos that you can see right here on the screen or down below in the description. If you like my videos, feel free to follow me. I would really appreciate it. And please like my videos. Thanks, guys. See you next episode.